As it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the Green Bay Packers.
It's the marquee game of opening weekend, and off we go on a Sunday night on EA Sports.
And no run back on this one, so the new season will begin at the 25-yard line.
Here we go, set.
Young off the play fake. Oh, what a catch there by Thielen. And wrangled down quickly just past the 40 at the 41.
16 yards on the game's first play and a quick first down.
One down, only about 500 more to go this season. He would certainly welcome most of his passes this year going as well as that. Now that the first one is over, time to settle into a groove and begin the long journey towards Week 18 and hopefully the playoffs.
Ready?
On 1st and 10, Young. This one into the hands of Thielen.
A big play there for Carolina. 44 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, only they were all this easy because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
The first red zone opportunity of the new year here as they come up now 1st and 10. Young. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
The pressure there was definitely enough to make him alter his throw because if he had had time, he had a man wide open and had a chance to get it to him.
Yeah, I think if he had just another split second, that's a completion and a touchdown.
Ready up.
Young's incompletion on 1st down leads to a 2nd and 10.
Check pink. Ready.
They will run for the first time with Miles Sanders.
And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown.
Miles Sanders.
A 15-yard touchdown run.
And the Panthers are on the board here first in the season opener.
Eddie Pinheiro now for the extra point. And he's 1 for 1 on the new year as his kick is good.
The score, Panthers 7, Packers nothing.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Nixon elects not to return it, and this comes out to the 25.
They're on 25-yard line.
Here we go. Go.
They'll run with Stevenson to begin the drive.
And not much to speak of. Call it a 1-yard gain up to the 26.
He was brought down to the 26. 1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
On the
The
ready.
last play got just a yard. Here's 2nd and 9 from the 26.
Ready.
They're going to look to throw.
Oh, no. The first throw of his career is intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And it's a huge return as he brings us all the way back down to the 15-yard line.
Down.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Following the interception, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Terrace Marshall.
A 15-yard touchdown grab.
And the Panthers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Packers nothing.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
Keyshawn Nixon now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
First and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2nd and 9 now.
And he's taken down. Back at his own 7.
Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack.
Well, partners, the first quarter, too early to start talking about needing a comeback. They're down 2 touchdowns already, and that sack, that disrupts this drive. They need something to go right on offense, and they need it to happen soon.
That's complete. He finds Jaden Reed.
An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down.
There you go, Charles, the first completed pass of his young career.
And we expect it not to be his last. Very good to get the first one out of the way, though, as he begins his career.
Here we go on 4th down. And this will be a Packers first down as he's got this up to about the 34-yard line.
Partner, do we have a medic here? Can I get a cold compress from my head right now? Watching these play calls, I know that they're in the red zone, but he's in his own red zone, not the opposite red zone to decide to go for it. How did this happen?
Hey, risky, but it paid off. I agree. You keep calling plays like that, you're going to need a lot of antacids on the sideline.
Stevenson now on 1st and 10. Takes it to about the 37.
Ray Stevenson, the ball carrier. 4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 37-yard line.
From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6.
They'll look to throw. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down.
DJ Johnson, the one who got there for the sack. But when you're down a couple of scores like this, CD, you can't afford too many plays that go in the wrong direction like that one.
Yeah, when you take a good look at it broadly, sacks are better than giving up an interception. But where they are on the scoreboard, they've got to get rid of all of it.
And now off to the races down the right side. Touchdown, Packers.
Christian Watson.
71 yards.
And the Packers have cut it back within a score. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that'll make our score 14-7.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. So for this offense, Charles, remember drive 1 made it to the end zone. Drive 2 resulted in a touchdown as well. Now they'll
taking it right down Broadway.
Down to the 10.
Touchdown Panthers.
Jonathan Mingo.
75 yards.
And the Panthers go up by 2 touchdowns.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. It's good, and it is now 21-7.
Makes the score Panthers 21, Packers 7.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37.
First and 10 at their own 37-yard line.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partners, a former...
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to take over at their own 30-yard line.
Their own 30-yard line.
Set, ready.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Ready.
Young working out of the gun. He rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Picked off by Quay Walker. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
Okay, break.
Intercepted. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Ready.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. And for a 3rd time tonight, he's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn. And the Panthers are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at their own 40-yard line.
Ready.
This
ready.
Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. They'll start at the 40, so great starting field position following the interception. Meanwhile, Young's throw here on target to Hurst. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Let's go now.
And the Panther 1st down.
They go play action. Young. And that throw behind his man. He missed him. Incomplete.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
Ready.
On 2nd down, Young. That is caught by Thielen. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line. A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. Young now. Adam Thielen, back-to-back catches. And he'll be out of bounds. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a 1st and goal.
Sanders. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. So they're backed up to the 3-yard line, 2nd and goal. Once again with Sanders. Able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop it right around the 1. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Ready.
Young with it, 3rd and goal. He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Miles Sanders. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Panthers are looking good here in the season opener as they're able to extend their lead. Good throw there, and I don't want to blow it too out of proportion, but he looks a lot more comfortable in his 2nd season.
You can tell he put the work in the offseason, and what I mean by that is understanding the playbook. Not just the plays and how to execute them, but how to do it against a variety of defenses. Also understands his team better, what they can and cannot do. You can see the confidence rising in him as he plays.
Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Packers 7.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports.
Let's go now. Ready, ready.
Now a play fake here on 1st down.
A short throw to Musgrave.
And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30.
Another completion there, and what a big moment in a young quarterback's life, that first NFL start. And Charles, obviously they want him to win games, but if they're looking at him under a microscope in this first month or so, what do you think they're hoping to see from him?
Well, for every question they'll have for him, they should have for themselves as a coaching staff, because it's not just how quickly can he learn the offense, it's what they can teach him, right? How can he build a relationship with his receivers? And, of course, how open is he to learning? And, of course, how open are they to giving him things that he can put in place on the field?
Brings up 3rd.
Back to throw again. And this is going to be incomplete.
Like what I see so far out of this defense, because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Oh, he's going to be stopped up right at that unofficial yellow line, but I do believe he got the 2 yards. Yes, confirmed by the referee. It's a 1st down.
They'll set up to throw.
Throw caught by Musgrave.
And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49.
Here we go, here we go.
That's another Packers 1st down.
Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Stevenson, incomplete. Jeremy Chin on the coverage.
They'll drop to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
And just not enough on the throw there. Down around his feet and incomplete.
Ray certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Ready.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they're going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 37.
1st and 10 at the 37-yard line.
Ready, ready.
On play action, they'll throw.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson. Oh, and that is incomplete.
Zone coverage there, and they were playing deep. That makes it obviously a little bit harder to run by guys. And that time, there's not much of a window to get the ball in there, and it winds up incomplete.
Flush to his right. And that is caught at the 10-yard line. Touchdown. A great effort there with his first career touchdown in his first career game.
And the Packers get a bit closer. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that cuts the lead to 28-14.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
Here we go, set.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive.
So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent offer a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one. And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back, but now they look at third down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
Third and short yardage, Young.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Look at the big fella go.
And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal. Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Panthers.
Terrace Marshall.
Already his second touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Panthers take a 3-touchdown lead.
Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And he's been a busy man, 5 for 5 now as he knocks another one through to extend the lead.
Packers 14.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards.
First and 10. At their own 21-yard
The
line.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it first and 10. And he'll be out of bounds at the 25-yard line. Short completion, just 4 yards, and that will bring up second down.
Come on, set.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
Now this aired out deep for Reed.
And that going to be incomplete.
Second down.
Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
Charles, are you kidding me? 4 interceptions? I mean, that's a good season for a lot of defensive backs.
A lot of reason to get voted into the Pro Bowl when you have 4 in one game. I mean, talk about a campaign slogan, right? I got 4. Send me to the Pro Bowl, guys. What a game we've experienced watching this one.
The 20, 10. A big play there for Carolina. 42 yards.
This offense is looking very comfortable here in this first half. Very relaxed, very smooth, very efficient. No wasted motions. Things are definitely going their way, and they can.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Miles Sanders on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns.
And the Panthers are able to widen their lead here in this first half.
Sometimes offenses can get too. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here, and we run this play in the alley. And that's good work to hit the hole hard and finish in the end zone.
Kick is good.
Pinheiro's extra point up and good.
And the route is on here in this first half. The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Nixon now from his end zone.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Sean Nixon on the return. The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Let's go now.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Ready.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Rookie to rookie on the hook up there, and it's a first down. 2 minutes remaining in this first half of football.
Let's go. Let's go, let's go, let's go.
They'll look to throw now on first down. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Panther touchdown.
I cannot imagine a more perfect half of football for one side, CD, and a more disastrous half of football. Another side, but if you focus on the positive half, with this pick six, you look at where that lead is at, and to think that we are only in the second quarter, my goodness.
I love the expression, my goodness indeed. Pretty obvious. It's a free fall out there. Everybody gets a chance to make a play, and if you're on the field, you've got a great chance of being the next guy that your teammates are celebrating.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Nixon now from his end zone.
And not a good return here at all, as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line.
Over 1st and 10 at their own 12-yard line.
Set, ready.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And, Brandon, this is a real nice job defensively of getting inside a quarterback's head and figuring out, okay, where's he going with the football? Because you can make an educated guess defensively, not all the time, but
Ready,
sometimes.
ready.
And when you're right, you've got a decent chance of coming away with the football.
Set.
1st and 10, Young. Now the Packers give him nowhere to go, and they bring him down. The Packers going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play.
Hut, hut.
Young to throw it. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now the Packers going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Now 3rd down and very long.
Hut, hut.
The play fake. Now Young.
And this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
So on 4th down, here's Johnny Hekker to punt it away.
In punt formation for the Panthers.
And that'll hit at the 5 and go into the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 20-yard line.
Here we go.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive, and they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp and at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
And he gets this to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. So the 14 yards actually takes him from 143 to the other for 1st and 10. Love looking to throw it. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
And not a common sight, at least on this drive. A momentary setback, though, for this passing game that has been moving well this series. Good thing for them, though. Still 2 more downs to connect and try and pick up another 1st down.
Love now on 2nd down. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Reed. A good-looking drive for the Packers so far. It's a 1st down.
That's another Packers first
Watch out,
down.
50 Fury.
First and 10 at the
Play fake. Here's Love.
A short throw to Musgrave.
Now the Packers going to burn their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half.
Here's 2nd and 5 now from the 22.
Working out of the gun. Love.
That is incomplete.
Well, he'd been targeted quite a bit on this drive, and finally I think the guys on the defensive side, they said no more. They slapped the double coverage on him, made it very tough for him to get the ball.
Play number 7 now coming up on the drive. 3rd and 5. Throwing. Love. Oh, hit as he throws there. Incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this 1st half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and it shows on the scoreboard.
Cade York on now for the field goal.
It's a 39-yard attempt, right hash.
York able to send this one through.
And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, not the best 1st half facing this deficit, but at least they did put 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the 2nd half.
And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds, so really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Ready.
Good starting position for the Panthers as they come up 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line. Now here's Young. The Sanders has got it complete. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. But as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
And now this throw incomplete, and that is how this 1st half will come to an end. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down, 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the 3rd quarter. We'll see if week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the 2nd half.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he will be brought out here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
1st and 10. At their own 17-yard
Ready,
line.
The
set.
Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the 2nd half. They have to do what precious few teams.
Got his man complete.
He's to the 15.
And it's a Packers touchdown.
Jaden Reed, 3 yards. And the Packers come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point by York is up and good.
And that will cut this lead down to 25.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And it's hard to imagine that the first half could have gone any better for them. So what's the approach here in the second half?
Just continue to play smart football because they got the other team down and they feel good about the position they're in. The obvious thing people would say is just keep attacking, but I think you also have to be smart about it. Avoid turnovers. That's about the only thing that can derail you at this point. Attack, but make sure you take care of the ball.
He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. Give him 15 there, and the Panthers have a first down.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6, and it'll be second down.
I think the defense surprised him there with that blitz on first down, but give him credit. Stayed cool under pressure and still found a way through the extra rushers for positive yardage. Well done.
To throw on second down is Young. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Normally, he's pretty reliable. He usually catches what's thrown to him. On that play, he simply dropped it.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on second down. That one deep for Marshall. And this is caught inside the 5. Touchdown, Panthers. Terrace Marshall with now 3 Week 1 touchdowns. And the Panthers have got it on cruise control. Well, Charles, no matter what the prognosticators say before the season, whether they think you're going to be good, bad, or somewhere in the middle, you never quite know how Week 1 is going to play out. But for them, it has been an impressive performance, and they are well on their way to a 1-0 start.
Yeah, it's a lot like opening up presents, isn't it, partner? You're not quite sure what's inside, but you're hopeful, right? In this case, exactly what they were looking for, exactly what they need.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Packers take over.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, partner, you know, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but
and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Packers.
Christian Watson.
Already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend.
And the Packers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit.
Well, if you've got him in your fantasy league, you like his production, his 2nd touchdown of the game. But right now, his team is trailing. Fortunately, he's playing pretty well and trying to keep him in it.
They might need a little more from him here.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they continue to call his number. Right now, he needs his defense to step up and give him a chance.
York to kick off.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away.
And a mistake, a surprising mistake there in the kicking game as he sends that one out of bounds. Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. On play action, Young taking a shot here for Marshall. And that is incomplete.
Listen, when you've got a guy with 3 touchdown catches back pocket already, you can guarantee they're going to keep looking for him, and you can also guarantee he's going to keep asking for the ball.
It's a second down run with Sanders, and it's been like this all night long. Nowhere to run as they stop him behind the line. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
Third down.
Here we go.
Backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
Young on 3rd down. That one into the hands of Thielen, complete.
And he is going to have a Panthers first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
Let's go.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material.
The throw over the middle, taken in. A big play there for Carolina. 44 yards.
Bingo. First and goal at the 4-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go. Ready.
Young will set to throw. Touchdown. Hayden Hurst from 4 yards out.
And the Panthers just continue to roll. Well, Charles, he's still a young signal caller in this league, 2nd year in the NFL. I don't know if last year as a rookie, if he would have worked through his progressions like he did on that touchdown pass.
I think you're right about that. We're seeing him grow up right in front of our eyes because when he went to his primary read, he recognized that they were all over that. So he continued to survey the field, picked up another target, delivered a pass exactly where it needed to be. A very mature play for the 2nd-year quarterback.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18.
First and 10 at their own 18.
Here we go.
The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway.
Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Von Bell, and he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown.
And, Charles, for this offense, those interception woes they kind of had in the first half have now followed them into the second half. And for this defense, they take advantage, turn that into a pick 6.
And that defense is in a spot now where they're thinking about ways to close this game out. And as confidently as they've been playing, I expect them to do exactly that.
Nixon now from his end zone. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24.
At their own 24-yard line.
Come on.
About set to get this drive started. The Green Bay offense at the line.
Well, we're still in the 3rd quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. A win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time.
And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. Picked off by J.C. Horn.
And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Pinheiro now to add the extra point. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
It's the score, Panthers 77, Packers 31.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air.
Nixon now from his end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Packer offense ready to get their next drive underway. It's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well. And that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Tough series for the passing game. Things just aren't clicking. Hopefully they can come through on this play and get the series back on track with a completion for enough yardage for a first down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. He's going to rifle one deep left side. And now here is another interception. Dante Jackson picks it. How about this? And a terrific return as he takes this thing all the way down near the 20-yard line.
On the set.
At the 22-yard line.
Ready?
On first and 10, it's Sanders. And he'll work this forward for about 3 at second down.
The way things have gone in this one, the running game's been something of an afterthought, and that's not been too bad for them, has it?
Yeah, the offensive returns have been good, but I guess we figured he in the ground game would be a bit more involved.
Second down, back to Sanders.
And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. It's a nice pickup of 12 yards, and it gives him a first and goal.
At the 6-yard line.
Striker, 3-3. Ready.
They'll run with Sanders. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. A pickup of 4 on first down. It'll be second and goal.
Well, they made the play there, and I'll guarantee you their coaches and the other players are screaming at them about their pride. Come on, guys. He's already gotten in 3 times. You can't give up a 4th one. And on that play, they were able to make the stop.
And you knew they were going to go to him to try to get that 4th.
And why wouldn't they? It's not just getting the 4th. He's the hot hand.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina.
Bryce Young
taking it in from 2 yards out.
And the Panthers get another third-quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Well, CD, I mean, simply put, if anyone around the league wasn't paying attention to them to start the season, they will be heading into Week 2. This has been an impressive Week 1 performance.
They've certainly announced that they are ready to go, haven't they? They wanted to send a message out to the rest of the league. You better put your eyes on us. We may be someone you have to reckon with.
31.
The Carolina kick team is out there ready to go, and they kick this one away.
Nixon now from his end zone. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Steps away to his left. Now he'll throw deep left side. And my goodness, another interception. Dante Jackson picks it.
And the Panthers will have solid field position here as they take over at their 45-yard line.
And the tough thing is when he goes back and reviews the film, he'll see that he already escaped the pocket. He could have gotten more himself by using his legs, and that might have been the better choice there instead of challenging the zone. A miscalculation on his part, and he pays for it with the interception.
Now a throw here to his running back. Fighting through, and he's got space. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. 19 yards there on the catch and run.
The partner still in the third quarter, but they've got this one well in hand and still airing it out with gusto and picking up some nice gains.
And even in lopsided games like this, you don't really see starters get lifted or the foot come off the gas before the fourth quarter. No one wants to leave any doubt when they're playing well. They just want to continue the process.
Big Leonard Williams there on the stop.
Well, how about the big guy there showing some agility? He just flowed from his D-tackle position in order to make that play.
Let's go now.
This is 2nd and 8.
Young working out of the gun.
And this throw incomplete. Now the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically.
Okay,
and they
ready?
took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Here is Young. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, they had that one snipped out defensively. That's a tough one to connect on when you got multiple defenders in the area, and it winds up incomplete.
That's leaking to the right, and he missed it by a foot or two. It's no good, but that's just a minor blip here in what's been a thoroughly dominating performance.
Everything looked good. Good snap, good hold. Sometimes, though, the ball just doesn't want to go where you want it, and this one winds up no good.
About set to get this drive started, the Green Bay offense at the line. Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Open man is Musgrave, the tight end.
Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line.
Good job there of getting his tight end involved because he lines up on the right side of the formation, just works his way across the field. I really like how they were in sync on that one. He spotted the open gap in the zone, and his quarterback found him, and they get a 1st down.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. And now here is another interception.
Jeremy Chin picks it off. And the Panthers are going to take over once again at their own 37-yard line.
Well, partner, I got to tell you, I'm trying to think of something positive to say for this offense, but I'd have to be a spin doctor for that one. This has been a tough performance to watch.
And I think it's hard at this point to actually identify what's really gone wrong. I guess the catch-all is everything. Doesn't sound like real sharp analysis, but I don't have much else for you.
And the scoreboard just lopsided, and it's been ugly from the get-go. Following the interception, Young. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Darnell Savage. And he's just across midfield and down at the 49-yard line.
Take over 1st down at the 49-yard line.
Ready? Ready?
They go play action here on 1st down.
He's going to launch this deep for Watson.
And that's going to be too high, out of bounds and incomplete.
Even with such a big lead late, the effort hasn't lapsed one bit. If the offense wants to score some points in this one, they're going to have to earn it. These guys are not giving up anything.
On the set.
Now a 2nd and 10.
They'll look to throw. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete.
Another throw there off the mark, and obviously he's battled all of the interceptions. Things just haven't been true to form for him. I don't know. What do you think's going on out there, CD?
That's a great question, and my suspicion is he's been coached really well to not show that he's having a problem. You know, they always tell you no matter what, you keep throwing the football with confidence. Well, we're not seeing a confident thrower right now. He's off balance, the passing game's off balance, and the defense is taking advantage.
Now yet another incompletion here as they fail to connect on third.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there. Now they go for it on fourth, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. The Packers unable to pick up the first. And this defense will take over right near midfield at the 49-yard line.
Okay, right?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Been a very strong performance for them, really, on both sides of the football. The turnover on downs, the most recent example, and now, obviously, now a diving effort right sideline. He's got.
But I haven't seen it. You thought it was over. You bragging ignorance. You lack the vision. I'm sacrilegious. I feel my wrath as you ever offended. My clearly crafted mission with crass intentions.